Are you ready to grow? Let's talk about it today on Motivation Monday. I've been enjoying sharing this series of lessons based on our little tomato plants that we're growing. These are only 2 weeks old. 2 weeks ago, my daughter and I, we planted the seeds. Last week we talked about the seedlings, and now they've grown so big that they've outgrown the container that they're in, and it's time for them to be transplanted. And so each one is going into a cup. It's got some more room to grow, and it's got something to grow towards. Now, of course, we're not here to talk about gardening. We're here to talk about spiritual growth. And the fact that spiritually each one of us needs room to grow as well. We will often find ourselves hitting a ceiling or hitting a plateau in our spiritual growth. And so it's up to us, what are we going to do next? And of course, we want to always be looking towards God's word, looking towards other Christians, looking towards those mentors that we have in the faith for opportunities to grow, for room to grow in the word. I like to turn to Philippians chapter 3. Paul, of course, shares so many practical lessons for the Christian about how to continue growing. And in chapter 3 of Philippians, he's talking about the fact that we shouldn't have confidence in the flesh, of things of this earth. We're always striving to grow in the Lord and to grow in spiritual and eternal things. And in Philippians chapter 3, verse 14, he talks about forgetting what lies behind and straining towards what's ahead. We press on towards the goal. And for me, that just made me think of this example right here. The fact that there's a guide for this plant to strain towards, to grow with as it moves forward. And so as we're looking for room to grow, remember that we're looking to grow upward in our relationship with God. And so that involves being busy in prayer and maybe taking that prayer journal to the next level and really digging deep into our prayer life. It also involves being in God's word, his message for us that helps us to grow and expand. And every time we look at it, we learn something new. And of course, it means being involved with the body too. So being involved in worship, Bible study, encouraging one another, and being encouraged in our growth. I hope that this week you have a great week. You look for that room to grow and that you see great advances for the cause of Christ. God bless you.